Uh-oh. Somebody's phone's ringing.
That's my alarm telling me I need to take my pill.
Oh, okay. Hello, everyone, and welcome. Hey, Teresa, welcome. Glad you could join us.
Hello.
Teresa is here. So Daria's alarm's going off. She already took her pill, so we don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
And I'm just saying hello to the chat. Anyway, so today we are planning to continue working with the Kendra's Card Challenge. I had began a set of 15. And I did a video, I don't know, a couple days ago where I did a few more, and I've just got 4 more of the sketches left. And I'm using that Not Too Shabby Spring Blessings kit. And I'm going to wrap them up, and I will have finally completed a full set of KCC 21 15 sketches. So that's what I'm
Yay.
doing. I've got the Spring Blessings. I've got all the cards that I've made so far, and we will, once we get the rest of these made, we'll step through them at the end. And that's what I'm working with. And I'm going to let Daria talk about what she's working with. And I think I'll give you the big screen.
Okay, I'm doing Kendra's card challenge. I'm using her February bonus printable. And the reason I'm showing you just this sheet is because I already cut up all the papers. But these are all the different papers that come in the kit. And then there's ephemera also. You have to fussy cut it, or if you have an electronic cutter, you could probably have it do it. And there's sentiments that she had, but there's also extra, and you can see I've used some of them, strip sentiments as well. So there's quite a few sentiments in this kit. So it's been really nice working with it. I'm working mostly with this kit, but I've added a few die cuts and stamps from other things from my craft room. But that's
You'll have to point them. You have to point them out when you do.
Yeah, and I've got I'm starting with sketch number 1.
Awesome. So you're starting at the beginning, and I'm working on the end.
Okay, sounds good.
So I did this. I usually do the same thing when I work with those bonuses, Daria, is I keep that cover sheet, because you cut through all that other stuff, and that way you can just kind of show what it is. So I will tell you, to follow up with what Daria said, Kendra does do cutting sheets. So if you have like a scan and cut or a Cricut or whatever, she does do SVG files that you can get. That is part of the membership. I think it's probably the all access level that you can get those, or you have to pay extra for the kind of scan and cuts. I can't talk. I'm just looking at her little chart, or her chart here. Bonus digital downloads. Oh, you can get all of the digital downloads from as the VIP member, which is the pay, the highest paid member. But you can get the sketches for free. You can support her for $2. You can support her for $5, $10, or $25. And
Yeah,
so
I do the $5 that you get the monthly bonus downloadable papers, or sometimes she's got some other sketches. Once she had a bag you could make, so you could put the 15 cards in it and give it as a gift, things like that. So
cool. Brenda's here, and Brenda says, hi, crafting with Simon Hurley, happy spring and can't stop. Yeah, I've seen a bunch of videos on that. She has 8+ egg cards made and more on the way. How fun. Yeah.
wow.
I have been kind of like that with this Spring Blessings kit. I've made this 15. Well, I will have made this 15 when I finish these 4, but I have made other cards with this set as well. I love this set. It is gorgeous.
Yeah, mine finally came in, so I can start working on it.
Yeah, I love it. I knew you would like it. I knew you would like it. It's right up our alley.
Yeah.
So anyway, where am I at here? Let's see. I think, let me see what I've got in here. I'm trying to figure out what I'm making. I've got my sketches already cut and ready to go. It looks like I need to bring in some card bases. I've kind of got them planned out, so I need to figure out what sketches I have here. Looks like I have 4 sketches left, is what I have left.
Okay.
So
and I have 15 left.
Well, you're just getting started, and I'm wrapping it up. So I am going to start with sketch 12, and that's what I've got laid out here. And this Spring Blessings kit, on the front cover, like the wrapping the cover, and then the back cover, they had these cut aparts that were in there. And so I cut this apart so I could use it. And it says, wait for the Lord, Psalms 27:14. Hey, Jackie, welcome.
Hi, Jackie.
Glad you could join. Melissa's here too. Hey, Melissa,
Hi,
welcome.
Melissa.
So it's Monday night crafting with friends. That's what we're here to do. So I need to bring in some card bases, and I think I've got some cut, but maybe not scored. So we're gonna have to get some scored. I
Yeah.
told Daria that I was prepared because I had my 4 sketches all laid out, but I don't have my card bases. So usually I come to Monday night crafting unprepared.
Yes. Well, that's okay.
We get through it.
You make it happen.
Yeah, we get through it. It's fine. So we were just discussing, we had some nice warm weather over the weekend. And then Daria, I guess on Sunday had awakened to snow. And today we awakened to snow here. And I thought, how rude. We
Yep.
had gotten rid of all the snow. I will tell you, though, it is all gone now. But this morning we had a good covering all over everything. And I
Well,
was just
Mr.
thinking,
Phil is out of prison, but he's got an ankle bracelet on. And if he brings on any more snow or bad weather, he's getting thrown in the slammer again.
is that Puxatawny Phil? Is that what you're talking about?
Yep, that was
Okay.
Punxsutawney Phil. Yep.
Oh, that's hilarious. This little edge here is coming undone. And so if I can get some glue to come out, I'm going to fix it. I have noticed that my Anna Griffith will cut it a little bit. When I need it to cut, it doesn't cut. When I don't need it to cut so much, it cuts. I don't know what the problem is. It's probably user error would be my story, but I got to get my glue working for one thing. But
And see, my focus is okay.
yeah, good. So did
tech
you
guy
do
came
something
down tonight.
different with it, or?
Yeah, my IT guy came down tonight and he fixed it. So
Yeah, well, I knew your IT guy was absent the other day, so that's what happened. But anyway, and hopefully, gosh, I could do it on my iPad and my watch. I think I can put it in do not disturb because remember, I got a phone call and it booted me
Oh,
out.
yeah.
So I need to do that right now. I'm gonna do it. I'll put it in do not disturb mode. Use my iPad to do that. Because they all speak to each other.
Yep.
All right. So anyway, hopefully I won't get booted out. Let's see. Jackie says we had cold rain and sleet yesterday. Oh, that's
Ugh.
yucky. Now my husband was he was away. He's back now, but and he was just in Indiana, but down further south. And he said that when he got up, they had 3 inches. We didn't have that much, so they got more down there. But he said it was gone by the time he drove home, so that was good. But anyway, so I guess it got a little bit more south and, normally the north gets more of it, but this year it seems like the south is getting a lot. And I'll tell you what, North Carolina, where Pat's cousin is, they have really had some weather and they don't normally
Yeah,
get any of that.
no.
It's
Well,
hilarious.
and with us, we were supposed to get that snowmageddon. I think it was
Uh-huh.
last week or so. We got an inch of snow. Philadelphia got socked.
Oh
And
my
they're
goodness. Oh,
about 2.5 hours south of us.
okay. That one had a card base. I layered that up. All right, so now I'm ready to go. I think I'm can assemble. And I've got some fast assembly here because we're just using pattern paper and ephemera. So it's going to go together quickly. Now this one, I don't know where my decorative element is for that. So I'll have to bring in my stuff for that. I don't know. I'll have to look. We'll get going on it. I'll figure it out. I got craft material all over the place here. So sketch 12, is that the one I'm working on? Yes, sketch 12 is a pretty simple sketch. It just has a couple of layers and then you've just got a rectangle layer and then another one and then some banners. So it's a pretty simple sketch. It's not as busy as some of these other ones. Some of these other ones were a lot of paper piecing on this particular
Oh, I know.
challenge. It was a lot. I used some tape, some washi tape to kind of line things up because there was a lot of paper piecing on it. So this month we'll finish off 21
Yep.
and then in April there will be a new challenge with a new cutting guide and new sketches. So
Yeah,
But,
I don't know how she does it.
I don't know either. She is,
A math
right.
teacher. I know.
She is a math teacher. And right now, she's got a little bit more time than what she normally does because she's on leave from the
Ah,
school. And so she's got a little bit more time, but, yeah, I don't know how she does either. But if you're a mathy and you like that kind of thing,
yeah,
I'm sure
probably fun for her.
yeah, it probably is. It's a challenge. Hence called the challenge. But
Okay, I did mine a little different, so that's one nice thing about these sketches, you make them your own,
yeah, yep,
the way they fit
super
you
fun.
better.
Yep, super fun. Um, and I will mention, I don't know if we got anybody in the chat that's interested, but Kendra is having a design team call out right now. So she's looking for some people that would want to join the challenge. So if that's, like I said, if there's anybody in the chat that is interested in that, I did see that she did post that recently.
Yeah,
I
she
think
did.
so.
Yeah, I saw that, and then she said also, somebody that takes good photographs and is, on social media. That's another one she's looking for.
Yeah, yep.
You don't have to do videos, you just have to take good pictures.
So there you go. If you got a good camera and you like the challenge, you might reach out to her because
Yeah,
she's in need of that. So that would be great. Oh, me some foam tape.
okay, I'm done.
You are?
I
Awesome.
Well, this was an easy one.
Oh my goodness. I'm lucky I
Oh, you
didn't
know
break
what?
my glass mat. Did you hear that? That was terrible.
Actually, no, I think I need to stamp the inside. Because I have
Uh-oh.
May's anchored stamp set that I'm using.
Oh, do you? Have you seen, I saw a video or a short or something that May just did, and it is I think it's a We Are Memory Keepers tool. Did you see it today? It is a tool that is like a little pickup thing, and not these square ones, but like your round ones. It'll pick them up and lay them down, and it'll remove
The
the
paper?
sheet.
Oh
And then
my,
you press a button like almost like your hole punch. You press a button and then all the little pieces that the backer sheets come out and you empty it. And I think it comes 2 or 3 in a package, and I don't know if they're like circles and squares or what they are, but I saw that today and I have got to go to her channel and figure that out because that was cool. And it just looked like just a small, almost looked like a chunky pin or something, and you just pick up your little, I can't find my round ones right now, but you would just pick up your little round foam squares and put it on your card, and it would pull the backer sheet right off of it.
wow,
I was
wow.
like, I've never seen that. But anyway, it's in the May shop right now. So anybody interested in that might check it out. But I thought it was super cool. I just glanced at it this morning and then, got busy and didn't get to look it up. Yeah, very cool.
Okay.
But I'm
Well,
pretty sure it's like a We Are Memory Keepers thing.
oh, okay, okay.
Yeah,
Well, I did it. I got gutsy and didn't use my stamping platform,
you did. Awesome.
and it came out okay.
Now
So,
go ahead.
yeah, so it's done.
Awesome. This sketch calls for these banners and the pattern paper for that. But
Okay.
because I've got this hat and this wording and everything, I don't want to cover it up. So I'm not going to. I'm going to just go
Okay.
without it. And that'll finish up that card. So this is sketch 12. Super simple sketch, but really pretty. I
Yeah,
think
and
the
this
pattern
is
paper
long.
looks good with her skirt.
Yeah, what I
Okay.
like about sketch one is the circle. I like the way she split the circle, and I don't know,
Yeah.
it's different. I like it. But
Uh,
she has the sentiment running across the bottom, connected, but I just put it on the bottom of the card, just
Yeah. When I did one, I'll show my one since you just showed yours. I didn't even split it. I had this
okay,
ephemera, the ephemera, and it had this nice saying on there. And so instead of splitting it, it looks like the sketch, but it's not,
right.
split. So
And
that's what I
that's
did.
great. That's what she said. Make it your own. You don't have to follow
Yeah.
what it Exactly. Just has to resemble the sketch.
Right, right. Now this one that I'm doing, I'm trying to keep track of what I'm doing here. I'm like a squirrel. I keep getting sidetracked. This one goes this way on the cutting guide, but I'm going to turn it because I've got directional paper and I think it'd look really pretty this way.
Yep.
So
Yep.
that's what I'm going to do. And it looks like I need to bring in a layer because I don't really want all that white showing through there, and I'm going to have to cut that down. I just got like the basics here, so I need to find a layer for that. So I'm going to look for that.
And the boat I'm using came from, I can't remember what month now.
The what?
Last year's Spellbinders, it was the caboodle bonus, the boat.
Oh, yeah.
I'm using that die for this card.
That's fun. I don't know that I like that. I think maybe I just want cream is what I want. I think that pink's going to look a little obnoxious. So, speaking of Spellbinders and add-ons and the boat and everything, they've got some really fun add-ons this month for the cart exclusive
Oh,
things.
the crate.
Yeah, the crate. Oh, crate. Did I say cart? I'm losing my mind. I'm telling you what, I'm worried about myself. I can't even think. I was trying to think of I was trying to tell Daria that I had chicken and dumplings and I couldn't think of the word dumplings.
That means your brain is overexposed or overworked.
I had a very, very busy today, so I'm not
Yeah.
busy day today, so I'm not surprised that I can't think clearly. So, yeah, I like that. I think that'll be pretty on there. I probably should have just used a cream card base, so I wouldn't have to add that, but it'll be okay. Is that right? Yeah, looks good. So, yeah, my brain was on just overkill today, and
Yep.
I'm just like, ooh, now it's like kind of a resting point. So I think it's like, okay, we're shutting down. It's quiet time for the brain.
Yeah, we have our ladies' conference this weekend.
Oh, do you?
Yep.
We've got one upcoming, but I don't know that I'm going to make it. Like a getaway retreat is what I'm talking about.
Oh, I need to make it because I'm speaking at it. So
Oh, yeah, this is the one. Oh, I'm going to have to
that's
remember
the
to be
one.
praying for you. Okay, we've talked about this.
Yep.
I'm going to have to ramp up my praying for you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. All right, so this one's going to go in the middle, and then we're going to trim it off. Really pretty. I just love the soft green and the pink, and
Yeah, I
gorgeous,
know. The colors
gorgeous.
are lovely.
Yeah, and then the back, the backs of all these have got that kind of geometric that looks like a gold,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just really pretty. Very pretty. I should line that up maybe and kind of try to get it straight. Right here. Trying to use the grid. Looks like my card base is a little bit crooked too. I'm gonna have to do some trimming. Yep. Okay. I used to just fret about the card base being off, and I'm like, oh, I can't get this right. And now I'm just like, just cut it.
That's all I do. I just trim it up. Well,
I
part of
just,
it, I realized that the hammer mill cardstock
and
is
that's
just
what I'm
a
using.
smidge bigger than the 11 inches.
Oh
And,
man, I got that crooked.
so it's just enough to throw it off.
Yep. I
The
got
one
this one
day
here
I
crooked.
took a whole bunch and trimmed it.
Yeah.
It made a difference.
Okay, I just had to straighten that up, and so then it made the cut that I did on the bottom crooked, so I'm going to cut it again. Got glue on there too. Anyway, yep. I was really thinking, man, I cannot cut. I cannot measure. I was like, I got issues. But then somebody told me that, a lot of times that when you get the paper, it's not cut exactly right, and that's why you wind up with a different
Yep.
measurement, which I was glad to know because I like to blame myself. So it was nice to know that, hey, you're not as bad as you think you are. Let's see, this had a little bit of space between it, so it's not butting right up next to it. It's gonna have some space. I like that. Let's see, I need to check out the chat. I've been just yakking and I'm not even looking. Let's see what everybody's got. Okay. Oh, Melissa. She said it's 81 here, but it's cloudy. But I'm going home next week, so I'll be able to report crappy weather too. Oh man. Oh, Melissa just said that Kendra is retired. I didn't know that it was official.
What is official?
She said Kendra is retired, and I said I did not know that to be
Oh.
official. So I didn't know that it's official. So maybe it is, and I just don't know it. But I knew that she was had taken a leave of absence because, as probably many of you know, she was having eye surgery and that
Yeah.
stuff, and so. But I didn't know it was official. So, um, my husband's broiling steak and has set our fire alarm off 2 times already.
Oh, oh no.
That is hilarious. That's hilarious. Brenda, my mom, it wasn't cooking if she didn't set the alarm off. My mom was a great cook, but if the alarm didn't go off, she probably wasn't doing much cooking because she always set the alarm off. Oh, it's hilarious. Okay, I need to find something to adorn this. So I've got to go find where I have put this kit, and I've got to figure that out because I was doing some cleanup, trying to get some things put away. So. So Daria, just talk away.
Yeah, okay. Whatever. Yeah. Another way I'm changing the sketches, I'm actually putting a mat on my circles
Oh,
because
are you?
when I cut the paper, it wasn't big enough for the right size circle, so I cut the actual paper in smaller circles, and then the mat I cut it to the size it's supposed to be. So
Okay. Oh my gosh, I've got so many card kits and stuff around here. I'm like, what did I do with it? I used for that second one, I used the stencil for that, and I loved it.
what
I
did
used that stencil,
oh,
and it's real just delicate with a purpley,
uh-huh.
and I cut it and I just loved it. I thought it was really pretty. Just very springy.
Here we go. That's better. There, I'm putting the boat on one of the waves or under the wave or somewhere in there.
Oh. Aha! Success. Okay.
You found it?
Yeah, well, I was efficient. I got all the stuff cut and ready to go. And I thought I have it all ready to go. Let's put it away. So I put it away where it belongs, which is where I probably should have started to look, but I thought that it was probably still out. But I was efficient. I had put it away and it was where it belonged. So
Oh,
we're just
good.
we're just gonna bring some pieces in. And yeah, here I was running all around the craft room looking in it, for a stack of something. And I have a container for Not Too Shabby that I
Okay.
have all of their 6x6 paper pads in. And if it has coordinating ephemera and stuff, I put it right in there with it. And it was right in the front of that because it was the most recent Not Too Shabby thing that I had worked with. So it was right where it belonged. But I didn't think to look there.
Well, of course not. Look at me with my Spellbinders papers. I said I lost them.
Yeah.
And they were sitting on the shelf right behind me the whole time.
If it was a snake, it would have bit you thing.
Yep.
That's cute. I like it all. That's the problem. Let me look and see if we have any more. Because what are they? Actually, they're showing like a circle on this, is what they're showing. Oh, and I think was thinking about a circle at one point, but dropping stuff on the floor. Because I had stamped, this is not perfect, just forgiven. And it's got the lamb and the cross, and I had stamped that. Was one of them that I had. But I do have some really pretty ephemera that we could use too. Got words of wisdom. This is just a beautiful set. If you like faith-based stuff, this is
Yeah.
gorgeous. I love it. I think I'm going to go with your word is a light to my path. I'm going to go with that one. And lay it on there. We'll just have a heart on there. And what perfect timing. I mean, Easter's not until, I don't know, is it April 5th or 6th? I can't remember.
Yep.
Which is, I think, later. A little bit later. It fluctuates. My oldest daughter was born on Good Friday.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, and then we got sent home on Easter Day. And I have a story. And I had to go to my mother-in-law's house on the way home from the hospital to have Easter dinner. And you can imagine how happy I was to be leaving the hospital and having to go out to dinner
Yeah.
with a
Yeah.
newborn baby, but we did it. Yeah, I was ready to go home, but anyway. So there we go. Your word is a light to my path, and it looks really pretty, and I think all the colors really tie in nice together. So
Okay.
that is sketch 13.
Okay, and I've got sketch 2 done.
All right. Let me see.
Set sail for a great year. And so I'm not doing the inside because it could be a graduation, it could be a new job, it could be a birthday, it could be for other things. So I'm not finishing the inside. I mean,
Okay.
I put the strip in here, but that's it. So there's my 2 with the circles and my little boat sailing on the water.
Awesome. Kay is here and she says, "Hey, lady, Kay here. I trim all the time as long as it fits in the envelope." That's right.
Yep.
That is a good way to think about it. Melissa said she told us in a members chat. Okay. All right. And then Brenda said both are cute. She likes the paper on both. Well, thank you. So anyway, so it looks like this is sketch 14. that I'm
Okay, and I'm
doing
starting
next.
sketch 3.
Now for this one,
This
I'm going
is
to
a
show you the
good one.
sketch.
This is a simple one
Which one is it?
with a angled piece of paper.
Oh, yeah. I like that one. That's a fun one, especially if you have the Love from Lizzie Pilloffs. You can just put the strips on there.
That's what I'm using. Well,
Are
not
you?
but
I know you've got another brand, don't you?
well, this one actually is from Find a Trading. It's not even from they're not Dazzles. They're
Oh,
just
okay.
yeah, I've got from several companies.
Cool. I'm going to do this sketch 14 and it calls for strips of paper. And this is one where I will use the Love from Lizzie strips. So I'll bring some of those in. And instead of an oval, it says oval or other large shape. I'm going to use this white circular one that I have done. Jesus is risen. He is risen indeed. And I'm going to bring in some pill-offs and it's going to be a fairly simple. It calls for another kind of like banner and we'll see. I could probably use this piece of paper here for the banner and I think that would match very nicely. So let me grab some pill-offs and we'll get going on that. And I want to show you these, I probably have shown you this before, but Love from Lizzie pill-offs. This is what these are like the pill-offs, and then these are like variety packs that have like different designs and stuff on them that are super fun. But I've been on the design team for, I guess it's been a year now. And so I have a lot of them. Plus I had some before I was on the design team, but they make this container available for the pill-offs. And I suppose you could use it for sticker books too, if you had, sticker books or whatever.
Oh
But it
yeah.
has these nice little sleeves that you can put your pill-offs in. And so you can organize them like that. And it's not very expensive. So it is a nice little thing that you can pick up. And so I'm just going to flip through here and see and I've got several. And so some of them I've got multiples kind of tucked into it. And so I'm just going to decide what kind of pill-offs I want. And it looks like I need to file some away. I've just stuck some in here. But it's a really nice little pouch to keep them in.
Yeah, you don't even want to see mine. Eat about 4 or 5 of those pouches.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Well, and I will tell you, there's a lot of room in here because I've got several empty ones in the back here. But it does, I don't know how many pockets it has, but you can do them on
This
both
is mine.
sides. And
This is mine. It's a 3-ring binder,
is it?
a 3-inch binder. And that's mine. See? I've got tons and tons. I've been collecting for years and years. And I've got dots and I've got strips and I've got pretty pictures.
She's got hearts and dots and butterflies and all kinds of pieces as well.
I don't want
I'm going
these.
to use, this is a variety pack here, and it's like a little, it's got like a little wave to it, and I'm going to use it on this particular
Yeah.
card.
I really like these stickers. I've got some Love from Livesey in there, and I've got the Paper Wishes ones, and then I've got the Find a Trading ones, and
Yeah, they're fun. And I've had people say, well, how well do they stick? And honestly, they do stick really well.
yes, they do.
My stomach is giving me fits. Whew.
Okay, I don't know where you came from.
I think I'm going to go in opposite directions with them and kind of make them look a little different. So I'm just adding a little different design to mine. I think I'm uneven there.
Yeah, well, my sentiment that I chose for this card is too big to put at the top, so I'm actually going to put it in a different spot.
Well, you can do that.
Yep.
That's part of the rules.
Up. Excuse me.
Bless you. All right. So this actually shows 5 on here. I think the last time I did this, I actually did 6. I added an extra row. So I know I've made this sketch before. I don't know. It might have been with this kit because like I said, I've made additional ones besides these 15 here. But I just thought that the leaves that are with this pattern, they're not necessarily green. They're almost like a blue, like a blue gray or something like that. So that's why I chose that particular pill off for it, just to do something a little bit different.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Yeah, and it adds some a little bit of shine to the card.
Yep.
And since these are thinner than the strip she's showing, that's why I kind of am choosing to add an extra one on there, just to kind of fill up more of the card base with them.
I just cut the corner of my card off.
Oh no! Can you round? Can you round the corner? Make it a rounded corner?
You know what? I probably could do that.
There you go. I need to get a corner rounder. I don't have a corner rounder. A good one. I've got one I don't like. I've got 2 I don't like. But I want to get a good one.
I've got the We Are Memory Keepers one, and it is great.
Is it? Okay, I need it because I was thinking about spellbinders, but I'm guessing I might be able to pick up the We Are Memory Keepers a little bit less expensive than maybe spellbinders. I don't know.
It's not cheap, but it's
okay.
But it is extremely good.
Yeah.
I've had it now probably for 10 years, and it still works.
Oh, really?
It goes through multiple layers. I'll go grab mine because that's what I'm gonna have to do with my card.
Okay.
So,
all right. I'm gonna bring in some more of this paper because I've got it. So I'm gonna bring in and add a layer to my card base just for that. So I need to bring in my trimmer and do that. I think I'm gonna get my 4 cards done pretty quickly, I think.
I'm not sure about card number 4, how quick that's gonna go. We'll see.
I'm thinking I'll have time to adorn the inside of my cards if I'm keep moving along. I always say, I said on my video the other day when I did the inside, the outside, and the backside that my sister would be so happy. My sister gets on me for not stamping the back of them and not finishing them all.
Well, here it is. This is the one I use.
Okay, hang on. I gotta get to where I can see it a little bit better.
Okay.
Okay, I see Pat's cousin's talking. Oh, okay, it's almost like the crocodile type thing, isn't it?
Right, but you do a 1/4 inch circle on this side and a 1/2 inch circle on this side,
That's awesome.
and you just stick the paper in there, but you can stick like I could even have this attached to my card base, and it would punch through all the layers.
Oh, that's awesome.
And
Yeah,
it's
that's a
really
good
great.
one.
There
Yeah.
is a little learning curve
Is there? Okay.
because you have to put it in just right. It doesn't necessarily always fit just right.
Yes,
Surrounding.
Kelly, Pat is home now, so he
Okay.
is finally home. Pat's cousin is in the chat and she's asking
Ah,
if Pat has gotten home yet, and he is home. So anyway, that looks pretty. I'm gonna layer that on there. I think that's nice to add that little layer, a little bit of color behind there. Kind of got my panel on
okay.
there crooked, but
All
we're not
right.
gonna worry about it.
All right. Now I'm going to have a question.
Uh-oh.
Should I do opposite corners rounded and the other two straight? Or should I just round the top and leave the bottom straight? Or should I round all the corners?
Okay, which corner did you have to round?
This one right here, right there. This one right here, I had to
Yeah.
round.
I would round both the top and the bottom on that side. And then are you asking if you should round the bottom layer
Well,
as well as the top layer?
I was wondering, should I do just the top and leave these squared off?
Well,
I should do this one and this one, the opposite corners, or
is it a
should I
top?
or do all 4 of them?
I was thinking do 2 on the one side. Let's see.
Okay, except it's a top card.
It is the top folding? Okay. Then I do all 4.
Do all 4?
Yes. And you need to get it. I need to put you on the big screen and you need to show because Kelly is asking to see how you're doing that. So
Okay.
go, yeah, do all 4. I think that would look good.
Okay, I had to round this one off because I accidentally snipped the corner off.
Yep.
So what
Round
I'm asking is, do I do this and this corner? Do I do this and this because it's a top folding card? Or do I do all 4 corners?
I was thinking all 4, but why don't you start diagonally and see what it looks like and hold it on there. And then if you decide you want to,
Well, if I do that, then if I don't like it, I'll have to do all 4.
well, yeah, that's what I mean.
I will do all 4. Sound good? All right.
Okay, let me see. Yeah, so Daria's going to show you how that works. And Kay, you have that quarter rounder and you love it too. Tina Smith was just saying she likes spell borders one too. Kay, that's where I see Melissa's saying all 4 as well, Daria. So, Kay, that's where I saw the spellbinders is I see her use that all the time. Tina Smith, she's one of my very favorites.
Yeah, she does use that one.
I start every morning out with Tina Smith, so that's just that.
Okay. So basically you stick your paper in here. There's you stick it down in here and you try and even out the paper so the corners, and then you just go like this and it's crooked because I couldn't hold it right.
Well, when you're trying to show and look and everything, it's kind of hard to
Yeah.
do. But
Here, I'll try it. I'll try this one since I'm doing all 4 corners. Yep. And then this one in here. And there we go.
All right, cool. All right. I'm going to use this coffee cup and use Restore My Soul on this is what I'm going to do. So yeah, I need to you know what? I need to just place the Spellbinders order and there's some things I need and that is one of them and I just need to get it.
Well, I'm going to do the card too.
Now this one actually shows a banner and it would show it hanging over my oval, but I don't want to do that. So I think what I'm going to do is cut it down to size and I'll just add it at the bottom just for some extra interest. So 3 3/4. I think it says 1/2 inch, so it's really too wide for that.
There.
There we go. Okay, there we go. And then, and the other thing is I need one that makes these great fishtails because I hate making fishtails.
Yeah. I know Stampin' Up had one, but I don't think they have, it's not available anymore.
That wasn't too bad, but I generally don't like to make fishtails. Because I don't know, I guess I can't stop in the middle or something.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? I don't
Yep.
stop right at the right middle point or whatever, but that didn't turn out too bad. I guess I just have to talk bad about myself to be better at it, but
Oh, and could you make me smaller, please?
oh, you don't want to be the
I-
star
I'm
of the
just
show?
wondering. I don't want to be the star of the show. No, that's not me.
Oh, okay. Oh, that was the same pattern that was, well, similar, yeah. So no wonder it coordinated. Yeah, not too shabby. She does the best job of coordinating the paper pads and the ephemera and everything. It's always just both
And
sides are always so pretty.
she's got lovely ephemera too.
Yeah, she does. She just does a great job. It's super fun. You know, and like these are lovely, but she's got some really fun and playful ones. Let's do that cuties one that I was working with. Oh my gosh, that was so cute.
Yep.
Just super fun stuff. Now I need to add, I think I'm gonna add like a butterfly here because the sketch, it actually shows like a couple of hearts on there. So
Okay.
I'm gonna add some stuff to this and just bling it up a little bit.
No, I don't want to do that
That
yet.
looks pretty on there. Let's see if we have any other little pieces that we can add. Oh, there's another butterfly, but it's the same. I don't want to duplicate that. I don't know that. Maybe I don't. Well, they say you should do 3, so I was thinking maybe I needed something else to add, but it's
Well,
not a hard and fast rule.
no, because sometimes I'll look and I'll say, no, 3 just makes it look crowded.
Right. Now I think I could do this. I could bring this gray one in. Let's do that. I think I can do that. It's small enough. Now I had those little foam squares and I was showing you that as an example, and I don't know where I put them, so we'll use the foam tape here and just add it. Let's see what's going on in the chat. Melissa said she struggles with fishtails too.
Yeah, they're
I do the middle cut, but they still don't come out even. Yeah, that's true. Okay, Kelly's asking. The fishtail is when you take your banner. Let me make me big if I can. Let's see. We'll go like this and then like this. Whoops, hang on. Get over there.
you need to make yourself
I'm
big.
trying to switch us. My mouse was not cooperating. Anyway, when you take your banner, I don't know if you can see this pink on pink, and you just cut a V out of it, and that is a fishtail. I don't know how well you can see that. See that right there? That's a fishtail. That's what we're referring to. So we'll go back to side by side, and we've switched sides now. So just to confuse you guys,
Okay.
I'm on this side
Right.
now, and she's on that side. And I stuck my butterfly down to my glass mat. I think we'll do it like that, and that's pretty, very pretty. Okay, so that's my 3rd sketch, which is sketch 14. I've got my 4th. How are you
Okay.
doing?
I am almost done with my 3rd one.
Okay, so I'll have time to kind of decorate up a little bit. So this sketch is a couple of layers, and then you've got a couple of strips, and then some layered circles. Now I have chosen to make it my own, and I'm going to bring in one of those cut aparts and use it, which is going to need cut apart because you can see it's not very even. I didn't do a good job cutting it, but we'll get that done. And so we've got some really pretty green pattern paper. And then we've got, this is like the little pattern paper that has the house, and it has a basket, almost like a basket purse that has florals in it and some hearts and some books and stuff. Really, really pretty. Just very, very pretty. And look at the pattern on the back. Isn't that gorgeous? Love it.
Yes. Yes.
The good news is she gives you 4 panels, 4 of each. So you can use both sides. You know, you've got enough to use both sides and show off both patterns because it's hard to choose because they're always so pretty.
Now that's not going to work
There we
either.
go.
Sticking to my tweezer. It's sticking to my finger. It's sticking to my tweezer. It's not sticking where it's supposed to stick.
Oh my goodness. Um, I I have that a lot in my pre-recorded videos where I've got my fingers all glued up and like everything's sticking to everything. I will tell you guys that are in the chat that don't make videos, I edit I edit the crap out of it to get to where I'm not showing you guys where I've got a paper stuck to my finger or I've got like, I do. And sometimes I'll show it just because it's humorous, but um,
Maybe you should do a blooper video.
I
And just
should. That would be hilarious, but I'm not kidding you. It's hysterical. And my sister told me over the weekend, she's like, "Oh, Shanna, one of your videos, there was like you were talking voiceover and then there was noise in the background." I'm like, "Yeah, you got to tell me, which I can't remember which video." I'm like, "Oh my gosh." Because sometimes this is another when you're making YouTube videos and you don't. Like sometimes when I'm making the video, like I'll be standing here, I'll be going, okay, oh crap, you messed that up and did it, and I'll say this and that to myself. And if I don't edit that out and I'm talking over it, then you hear me in the background going, oh crap, you messed up. It's just because you're talking to yourself.
yeah, yep.
So I try to make sure, but I have on occasion, there's been more than one occasion where I have left my little editorial in. And I just have to laugh at myself.
Yeah, why not? It's
It's
fun.
hilarious.
Make your
It's
videos
hilarious.
interesting.
Yeah. So, and usually I'm generally a pretty, I talk pretty nicely most of the time. So, hopefully I'm not going to be saying anything crazy or whatever, but you do like to kind of edit out all your little bloopers and stuff, but
Okay,
I am first to admit mistakes too with crafting because, like cutting my card bases wrong and stuff, because that's the reality of it. We're not
it is.
perfect and it is
Yep.
handmade.
Well, number 3 is done.
Great job. I'm trying to find my other scissors so that I can get in there and
Here
cut
it
this.
is. See, I can't just leave it plain. I have to add things to it.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. You got to bling it up. And this I'm just eyeballing because I didn't cut it ahead of time, like a ding
All
dong. There we
Do I
go.
have time to do 4?
Yes, because I'm working on this one and I'm
Okay.
going to come back in and add some ephemera to these because I have the ephemera and I'm about to put it away and I might as well use as much as I want to use before I put it away.
Okay. This is
Go ahead.
I said this is the one that I can never get the paper straight.
Oh, that's it. Let me see which one you're doing. What number?
Number 4, that's this one. That's the one that was from what's her name's? Yeah.
I
Sheet
taped that up. I
sheet
taped
load.
that thing up. The sheet load,
The
yeah.
sheet load one, yeah.
Crafty Owl, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the one.
Yep. I taped that up so I could lay it down
Yeah.
straight because I like you. I'm not, I can't. I'll do a good job of getting that straight, but anyway. So this one, I'm changing it, I'm modifying it, but I think it's going to look really pretty. Now I need a wider tape. Now what did I do with that? I've got a pile of stuff.
I'm going to start with the seagull. Because I'm building a seagull on this one.
Are you? Cool.
Yeah.
I've took it easy on myself tonight. I'm just pattern paper and ephemera.
I can't do that.
I
Not the way I make cards.
know I know, and I'm a die cutting queen, but I do have the opportunity to work with these kits, and they make it easy. So, oh, I think I could put that on there. That'd be pretty. Let's do that. And I've been doing a playlist of easy card making, and
Okay, that's good.
there's no easier way than to use pattern paper and ephemera.
Right.
I mean, it's super easy and you get beautiful results. And plus, if you're just starting out and you don't have a lot of craft supplies, pick up a kit, pick up some pattern paper with coordinating ephemera, and boom, you've got everything you need to make some cards. I think. So I
Oh,
need to, okay, we're going to go ahead and right now, we're going to stamp the back of these. Hopefully I'll get a good press on them. Let's see what the chat's saying. Melissa says she loves that printable. She can't wait to get home and get in her craft room. I bet.
oh, which
I
one?
bet.
This one, the Kendra one, or the?
Yes, and Kendra is in the chat, and Kendra says, I
Oh,
love
hi,
that you're using
Kendra.
the KCC bonus printable, Daria. She's loving that. And Delise is here, and she's saying hey to Melissa. And everyone, make sure you hit that like. Thank you, and share. Thank you, Delise. I appreciate that. And Melissa's saying hola to her. So I'm kind of reading them backwards, but welcome, everybody. Glad you could join. And we were, I have officially finished my set of 15 with this Spring Blessings from Not Too Shabby. So I'm going to get my card bases stamped. We're going to add some ephemera on the inside of these. And then I'm going to walk you through all 15 that I have completed.
Okay, well, I don't think I'll be able to get number 4 done.
Why not?
Oh, because I'm having a hard time just putting the seagull together.
Well, you've got time because I'm still working on these and I'm going to walk through the 15. And I think I've glued this one shut.
All right. Okie
There we
dokie.
go. I did. I'm going to have to put something on that one because I got a little bit of glue on the inside of it. And yeah, so we'll have to doctor that one up. Anyway, I'm going to stamp the back, get my, these are going to be completely finished and I'm going to be happy with that. And my sister's going to be happy because she's not going to have to come over and stamp all the backs of all of my cards. That's when she comes over, she sits down with my collection of cards and just stamps all the backs of them.
Nice to have a sister like that.
Oh, I forgot I was wanting to use this one on the inside or on the outside of it. I should use that on the inside with some pretty pattern paper. I think that's what I'll do. So do I have all of these? I do. Okay. I get that one? Yeah. Let's do that because I did want to use that and I was planning on using that on here and then I just forgot. But I like what I put on there. I think it looks really pretty. So let's use a strip of this because we have this left. We're going to use our scraps and we will get it laid down in there and then we will add our circle sentiment on the inside and we've got a great Easter card. And I'm using some scraps. It says restore my soul on the outside. All right, whoops. I'm happy to be crafting, man. It was a crazy day.
Yeah.
Crazy. And I'm glad Pat's home. Good heavens. Glad to have him home.
Mine was pretty calm. And it was a good day.
Good. That's awesome. It was good that the snow melted, that's for sure.
Yeah. I'm having more good days than bad days now, so.
That's awesome. Awesome news. Very pretty. Got the inside of that done. Do we have anything else we want to add? I think I'm going to add this
Somehow
ephemera.
I think I should have put this on first.
Okay, there's that. That looks pretty. This one is the one that I actually glued the bottom, so I'm definitely going to have to add some ephemera to the inside of that to cover it up. Oh, we've got this. What's on the back of this? No, I don't want to use that. I think I'll bring a strip of this in and add it to the inside. I don't think I have a piece here. Yeah, we'll use that. We won't have to cut that piece. We can save that for later. All right. We've got our butterflies. Get it laid down on there. There we go. Let's check out the chat. Let's see. Kendra said she'll have to catch the replay. She's loving the cards. Yes, Kay, this would be a fabulous gift set, wouldn't it? Yeah, I think it would be super fun. I like it. We've got another
Okay,
little
it's starting to
one.
look like a seagull.
Awesome.
Ah.
I'm gonna add that. To figure out what to do about that up there. I've got right there the paper. I think I can probably rub that off with a eraser where I had accidentally glued it. See if we can fix it. If not, we might have to. Well, we'll just add some bling bling to that. We'll just come across here and add that. There's more than one way to fix it. See if I can find any more of that. I've got all kinds of scraps off to the side here that I'm contemplating. Oh, I need a thicker piece. We're going to use this one. The good news is it all coordinates.
Okay, let's see this goes here. And I'm talking to myself, so
That's all right.
just
I
ignore.
always say it's some of the most intelligent conversations I have.
You argue with yourself and who
Oh,
wins.
yeah. Oh, yeah. You always win.
Yep.
No losers there. I'm going to bring this bag in because we've got this bag on the outside of the card. I think it's really pretty. So we'll bring it in and add it to the inside. These are going to be lovely. Can have them all just finished inside and out.
Yay.
A little bit of glue there. We're going to clean up. Here's where the fingers get all gluey. Have you ever seen Gina K wiping her hands on her pants? I've noticed that she does that. I'm like, but she'll wipe her. Yeah. I'm like, oh, girl, you're gonna have your pants all gluey. I've seen her do that before.
Oh well.
Yep. No
Maybe
wash.
maybe she has a rag there on her pants or something, you know.
I don't know. I don't know. Probably.
Yeah, but
I just love watching her and Tom. They have such cute
yeah.
banter and interaction with each other. I think it's super fun. Oh, now this pattern paper that I've got on here has got the bird with the nest, and so I think we need to bring this back in for the inside. Fun.
No, that one goes down here.
Do I have any sentiments other than that? I don't think I did have at one point. Yeah, we had. We've got Easter blessings, but I've got white. True story. I like that. That'd be cute die cut out with a circle. I do like that. I need a circle. I need a circle die cutter here. Let's see what we can find. I've got this stamped and heat embossed. I just feel like I need to cut it out and use it. So that's what I'm going to do. I need a bigger one. Don't have just the right size. Let's do that, and we'll just add that to the back of the card, almost like a logo or something. I think that'll be fun.
All right, there's something missing.
Are you making
There
progress?
it is. There it is. And it's coming. It's coming.
Awesome.
It's coming.
Okay, I'm gonna get that. Very fun. We'll use that on the back. Put it on the back of this. Whoops.
Yeah, this is the seagull from the Spellbinders Club Kit from,
Okay,
I think,
hang
June of
on.
25.
Is it? I feel like, did I have that, or was it that part of the? Let me see. If I can get a hold of my mouse here. Uh,
It's something ahoy.
yeah. That
Something
is
ahoy.
so cute. That is so cute. I've got to I've got Melissa up on the screen. She's probably like, take me down. Let's see. I'm gonna just catch up on the chat. Um, Melissa said bye to Kendra. Queen Bee is here. Happy March. Happy March to you. Kelly says very pretty. And she said snow, our red buds and tulip trees are blooming. Yeah, we had snow
Oh my,
today.
nice,
Yeah,
nice.
yeah. Queen Bee says it's not evening yet. It's barely 4 p.m. And Kelly says, I agree on the gift set. Hint, hint. What's ephemera? Ephemera is just the little pieces of
And pretty
these
pictures.
these little pretty little things that we're adding on here. They're kind of like the die cut pieces that we make, only they're prefabbed for you. They're, they've got the design on there and they just come in a package already made. You can just stick them right down on there and adding. Yeah. Melissa said ephemera is like the little art she is using. Yep, exactly. So anyway, trying to see what you've got going on there. I'm going to make you bigger now. Maybe if I can get it to go. There we go.
Yep, you did. I'm just trying to figure out how to put my seagull with the anchor on here.
That is cute. Very cute. I think we'll be back now. I'm messing everybody up. I keep flipping us from side to side. We got to keep everybody on their toes.
Well, you
Yeah.
got to keep them awake,
Yeah.
Yeah, I should have refilled my glue gun. It's just keeps plugging up on me.
Oh, does it? I've
Yeah.
been giving mine a little vacation just because of the wild weather
Oh, yeah, that's what
shifts.
you were saying.
Yeah, I think it
Okay,
impacts it
not good.
impacts.
Come on out.
I always have my pens
There
handy
we
for
go.
that. And then I've always got a supply of them that I can grab for that purpose because they're always clogging up. But I blame it on the weather. Anyway,
And it
okay,
very well could be.
that's my story. I'm sticking to it.
And I'm going to take it from my excuse too.
Okay, yeah, you can use it. Hop right in on the bus. Okay, so I am going to clean this up and then I'm going to run through my 15 cards.
Okay. And I'll
So
keep working.
keep working and I'll just run through mine. I'm going to get everything clean. I got to get them in order if I can figure out. I think I did this one. I don't know what order they are. We'll figure it out. Okay.
Behave.
So I'm going to
Almost
bring the
done.
sketches in. That's page 15. 9. That was page 1. Okay, there we go. So on your sketches, you've got 3 pages of them. There are 3 on the first page. And I've got the first sketch. I'm going to make myself big. Did I say that? I
Okay.
think I'm going to do
That's
that.
good.
Maybe swing us around here. There we go. So I've got my sketches. So we've got sketch 1, which is lovely. I used the stencil on it. It didn't turn out exactly like I planned. I should have grabbed the lighter purple with the brown, and I think it would have been pretty, but so then I just brought in some darker brown for the layers just to kind of tie it in. I didn't add anything to the inside of that one, nor did I stamp the back. So the first couple, I don't know that I did that on. So we need to do that. And we'll add this to the inside while I'm at it. So, and then we'll go on to our next one. We're going to kind of finish these up as we go, and I'm using up this ephemera. So there we go. That's sketch 1. Sketch 2, I was really happy. In fact, I was in love with this card. I thought it was really pretty. I used the stencil that came in the kit. It's called At the Cross, I believe. Here it is, At the Cross. Yeah, that's what it's called. It's a 6x6 stencil, and it was included in the kit. And I stamped these out on some cream cardstock, and I used, it's a distressed oxide. I can't remember what color it is. It's a Victorian velvet. I think it was really pretty. And that's sketch 2. So you had the different circles. And then sketch 3, I think this was the one that Daria was working on that she was showing. It's a simple sketch. You just have a strip of paper there, and then I added some pieces beside it, and then added the cup and added the sentiment and some embellishments. And I did not stamp the back of the bit either. So we'll get it done while we're looking. I ordered this little stamper off of Amazon, and it's all right. It's not. What did I do? Oh, I have a piece of. I took a picture of this. This is something else that when you're making videos, um, and you have to take pictures for design teams and stuff. Sometimes the card won't stay shut, or you're wanting to set it, and so you have to put tape on the inside to keep it just shut, so you can take a good picture. So that's why I had that tape on the inside, because I had taken pictures of it. And there's that. So there's the first three, 1, 2, and 3. And then we're going to go to our other sheet, and I'll show 4. I'm just doing this to help myself kind of keep them in order. 4 I thought turned out really cute. This is one of them that is a lot of paper piecing. Just trying to get them all lined up. I think
Yeah.
I went rogue on this one and got them laid down, and I think it came down pretty well. This is super cute. It's got 2 bunnies hugging each other, and it says, "Thank you for being a blessing." And I did not evidently do a good job of stamping the back of all of these. So I do that. And I think it's really pretty. Now the next one was a little bit of more of a simpler one, and it actually has 2 layers of patterned paper on the base layer, and I used the stencil. I wanted to use some of that stencil, and so I laid it next to some patterned paper and then added the strips and the ephemera and finished it off, and it was super simple. And that was sketch 5. And we've got that. So, and then sketch 6, you're back to that's one thing about the challenge. Kendra does use a lot of circles on the
In
challenges.
this particular one, yes.
Yeah, this one in particular, yes, but she does, a lot of times will show layers. So if you've got a circle hole punch, that's great to use it. I have circle dies and I use them, but sometimes I think it would be handy to have some of these smaller, just because it's a lot quicker. And I don't have those. I finished this one off. I put "Because He Lives, I Can Face Tomorrow" on the inside, and the Bible with the praying hands, I put it on the inside there. So I did finish that. I knew I'd done some of them with something on the inside, but not all of them apparently. And this, I had some ephemera on there, so it didn't stamp very good on the back. But so that's sketch 6. And then 7, it is a little tricky because you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 strips, and then a sentiment strip there. And so, you're going to do it on the diagonal. So I always use an extra panel, lay all of these down, and then lay it on the diagonal and cut it, and then just pick it up and put the whole thing down there is how I do it.
And I learned that trick from you.
Yeah, it's a lot easier way to do that sketch. It's a pretty good hack, I think, for it. And it's not stamping very well, but anyway, so I think that one was pretty. So, and then 8, this one I thought was lovely. I really like the color scheme on it. I used embossing folder, and it's like a basket weave embossing folder in a really light, I don't know if that's chiffon or what color is that? I can't remember. This is one of my favorite colors, and I never can remember my colors. Yeah, it's chiffon, and it's just a really light Spellbinders cardstock, and then brought in the pattern paper, and I think it's just soft and very feminine and just really pretty. Bear the Good Fruit. Didn't put anything on the inside or stamp the back. Hopefully I can get a better stamp on it. So this is sketch 8. So I am getting these sketches done. I love it. I'm going to have a set to submit. And then 9 is on a diagonal. This is a simple one. You just got a square and then a rectangle, and then you're going to put a couple squares on the diagonal. And I've brought in some of that Spellbinders Gold Treasured cardstock because we've kind of got the gold in the pattern paper, and I thought it would be really pretty. So I did that. I was real happy with that one. Some of them you like more than others, And that's sketch 9. And then sketch 10. This is another one where you piece, and this is another one where I use the tape to line them up. It just makes it
Yeah,
easier.
I use the tape for that one and the
Yeah.
next one.
Yeah, it just makes it easier because you're trying to get those lined up. And with this one, I had some glittered
I like
ombre. Yeah, I had some glitter ombre paper in there, and I thought, I don't use that. Let's use it. And I thought it blended nicely with all the colors and everything, so I thought it looked really pretty. So I used that one. So we're almost through them all. And so that was sketch 10. And then the next one is a lot of paper piecing, like Daria said, and you can use some tape to kind of hold it all together. And I didn't tape it, I just kind of winged it. And I've got a lot of ephemera on here, so it's kind of covering it up anyway if I mess something up. And I brought some more of that treasured.
Well,
Uh,
isn't that what ephemera is for?
yes, yes. It covers a multitude of sins.
Yes.
And I've got the Saved by Grace sentiment on that, and that is sketch 11. And then 12 is where we picked off today, and I brought in the cut aparts that were on the cover sheet and the back panel and just cut that out and layered it up. I think it's really pretty. Super pretty card,
Yes.
super simple. I mean, very simple, just a little bit of layering. And then sketch 13, I rotated it. It's a portrait or landscape, and I went portrait. And I kind of brought in some of the taupe colored, which is a little bit different color pattern, of course. And then the inside, this was the one I got a little bit of glue on there and it wanted to stick together. So I covered up the little glue spot there and then the little glue spot there. And so we've decorated the inside of the card. And that is this one. And instead of the oval, I'm
No,
using the
other one.
heart.
No.
Yeah. And then, whoops, did I get out of order? Oh, no, that was
No,
this
pointed
one.
the wrong
Yeah, I
one.
pointed the wrong one. You're exactly right. And then this was the one where we had the oval and I brought in the pill off strips and the butterflies. And I added the sentiment on the inside in the book. And then this one's my 15. So I think it looks really pretty. Looks like the sketch,
Yep.
but we did a little different. So where are you at? Are you ready?
I'm done. Yep. I got it.
Okay, let me
got
switch screens. I gotta find my mouse. It's underneath this pile of, let me just show you guys. It's underneath this pile of stuff that I've just piled up here. This is what it looks like on the side of your desk when you're,
Oh, you don't even want to see the sides of my desk.
yeah, that's what it looks like, but I'll get it cleaned up. I'll get it cleaned up. Okay, let's do a little switcheroozy.
Okay, I did sketch 1 through 4, so this is number 1, and it says, "You are my anchor in the storm," and on the inside, it says, "Hope anchors the soul," Hebrews 6:19.
That is beautiful. I love it. The
And
anchor is gorgeous.
and most of the stuff is from the Kendra's kit. You know, the
Yeah.
sentiment, the anchor, the papers for this card, everything's from there.
It's gorgeous. Kay says, or Brenda says that seagull goes perfectly with that set. She loves the collection.
Oh, yes, yes.
And Kay says, does your name stamper ever bleed through? If I use thinner cardstock, it does. Yeah.
And then this was the little boat from the same Spellbinders kit. That was the caboodle bonus.
Super cute.
And then it says set sail for a great year. It can be used as a graduation, new job, birthday. So I didn't put anything on the
Yeah.
inside of it.
Yeah, good idea. You know, that sailboat die is small, and it made me think about our advent calendar dies. And I recently did a video where I pulled in a couple of really old advent calendar dies, and we got to remember to use those.
Yeah.
You know?
I've been doing that lately too.
Awesome.
Pulling those in, yeah.
Yep.
Now this one is number 3, and that's the one with the rounded corners.
Love it. It looks really good. I like
really
it.
does. I like the way it turned out.
Yeah.
And
Happy mistake.
yes, yes. And this is her ephemera on there also. I just fussy cut everything out. And it says New Horizons Ahead, and therefore nothing on the inside
Yeah.
because it could be for anything. This
Yeah.
is my stamp. I got this from Stamps of Life. You can
I like
design
it.
your own stamp from her. And it says One of a Kind by Daria Sikorsky. So
I love it.
And then this is the last one.
So cute.
And I got the papers on there, and it says, "You are my anchor," and it's the seagull, and he's holding an anchor in his hand.
Great
And
choice
then
of paper there.
inside, it says, "Thanks for being my anchor."
That is awesome.
So
Fantastic
my
cards,
four.
Daria.
So those are my 4. This
Awesome.
was fun. This was
Well,
fun.
I've got mine just all piled up. And to participate in the challenge, then what you do, and I don't know if everybody in here, hey Dee Dee, welcome.
Hello.
You lay all these 15 out in order and you try to get a single picture of all of them, and then you submit them. And it's hard. It is challenging to get all 15 in there to try and get a decent picture. You can do it. You just have to snuggle them up. And sometimes I put them on my dining room table, and then I stand on a chair and try to get them, get them all in there. Or you throw them on the floor and you try to get them all in there.
Well,
But
what I
then,
do is when I take the pictures, I make sure that they're square. And then I have this thing on my phone. It's called, let me look.
do you do the layout where you lay them all in there?
Called Google Grid or something
Yeah,
like
grid. Yeah.
shortcuts right here. Yeah, it's called Photo Grid. And
Photo
it's
grid.
Google.
Yeah.
And that's what I do. I just put all the pictures in and makes a grid, and really nice. I don't have to worry about, because I used to put them out on my counter, then I get on my step stool.
Yeah.
So I could be tall enough in order to take the picture of all 15.
Same. I'm kind of lazy in that I don't want to put all 15 of them in a grid. So I just line them all up and stand and take a picture. So I'm kind of lazy. But furthermore, for anybody that, and I'm trying to find it on here.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
And I don't even know if I have that page. Yes.
Let me
And
see.
then, she gives you the QRL codes, which you just shine your camera on there. This was January's, that was February's, and I'll be submitting for March because, January,
There we
February's
go.
over. And
There
then
we-
you just submit.
This is
So
the
you
page.
have 3
you got
chances to win.
Got it. Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
So you just get your picture ready and then you scan this QRL code. It takes you to the LinkedIn site and then you upload your picture into that. And then you have a chance to win with the challenge. And then if you want to be showcased in her video, you want to upload them to the Facebook page as well. And she'll pick them up there.
Yeah.
That's where she picks up the photos. But anyway, tons of fun. I've been playing since
And make sure
KCC
you
10.
I was going to say, make sure you put the individual cards in the individual albums, because she also has prizes for those cards.
That's exactly right, for an individual sketch. So if
Yeah.
I put this one in there, I'd have a chance to win with that sketch. And I think they move along as the challenge goes.
Yeah, it's 1 through 5 in the first month, 6 through 10 in the second month, and then the rest 11 through 15 in the third month.
Right. So you would want to take pictures of 11 through 15 and put them in this individual
Right.
sketch for this month, since we're
Right.
the third month of the quarter. And then for April, she's going to have a brand new cutting guide and 15 more sketches to work with. So super fun. And I'm thrilled that I got this set of 15 done. So look at that.
For you too.
Anyway, very pretty. So we're going to let everybody go. And we hope you have a wonderful evening and a great week. And we are so thankful that you joined us. We had a good crowd tonight.
Yes.
Kelly loves the sea theme, which I knew she would. Kelly lives on the water. And so she would like that for sure. Anyway, and I'm jealous. So I'm sure their weather's there. And not, of course, Kelly, before you came on, I don't think you were in the chat when we were talking about how you've been getting all of the cruddy weather this year that you don't normally get. So,
Yeah.
but hopefully you're back to nice weather now and it's done in your area, but in North Carolina, because they've had a lot of weather that they don't normally get over there. So, well, thanks everyone. We appreciate you joining, and we're just going to wrap up. So we'll see you around in all the crafty spaces, and hopefully next Monday night, Daria and I will be back with some more fun.
Yep. Hope so.
All right. Well, take care. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.